Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. It's Yukikaze here, and with this, you will know what this video is all about, right? These starter decks. So, before we start, it's Christmas, so Merry Christmas, everybody, and I hope that this entire holiday season will be a fun and jolly one for you, spending it with your family and friends, or if not, if you're all alone, chilling at home or whatever, what have you, it's all good as well. It's a restful period. I hope you all get some rest. For those of you who are working, thank you for putting in the effort, in doing whatever you do that help maybe your company grow, or maybe if you're serving the nation, thank you for your service and making sure everything runs smoothly while the rest of us enjoy. So, yeah, without any much further nonsense, let's get to it. We are looking at the starter decks today. So these three decks were released alongside Elite Spark on December 17. So we have for white energy, it's Todoroki Hajime from Gloss. Then yellow energy is Shiranui Flare from Gen 3. She's Gen 3, right? Yeah, Noel's and Lucia's Gen. Then Iroha Holo X, which is, I think, Gen 6. Yeah, because after that, they dropped the numbers and gave them names. So, yeah, I always can't remember. So, Gen 4 is Coco, Gen 5 is Nepolabo, Gen 6 is, yeah, Holo X. So, let's get things started with the white starter deck. So as you can see, the box design basically is just very simple. With her on the cover, this is the double R art, which we will see right upon opening the deck. And yeah, just basically listing deck compositions. I think it's not been changed since like starter deck 1 and deck 2, so nothing much here to really focus on. So we will just lift the thing open and just get the cards out. This particular deck is pre-opened because actually all these starter decks are pre-opened because of my previous experience with them. That they were not very, because the lips of the boxes were very I'll just put it at the side here, were very hard to get to, because then I accidentally tore the box a bit, so I decided to just play it safe, be more careful, and try to get everything out nicely, which I managed to do, so all good. So if this is the first time you're watching a starter deck video, we'll just start off with the normal stuff. So there's all the damage counters over here. Each starter deck has them, damage counters, and this one I think you have to put it on the play mat when you use your Oshi special Oshi power. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, because I'm not sure what else this is used for. Other than that, yeah, damage counters. So I'm swimming in them, not sure what to do with it. Then the entire stack of whites, the pastel cards, will be the energy, or rather the cheer color for the corresponding deck. So it's white for Hajime. And then we'll just look at the individual card design itself, right? So for Hajime, the double R, I think we saw this in the booster pack. I can't entirely confirm this. Maybe let me just get to this website and take a look straight away. Booster pack Elite Spark. Let me just scroll down and have pull up the Hajime card. That's the SR. Oh, okay, it's actually a different design. So I stand corrected. Just let me open up the window capture. We do a transition. I suppose this is captured. But yeah, if it's not, you can see over here that the sorry, excuse me. If it's not captured, You just have to rely on my description. If it is, you can see over the Hajime card in the booster pack. It's a top down. The camera angle is she's looking up, so because the camera is taking a picture of her from top down, whereas our card over here is more of a center of mass or nearly bottom up focus, right? Let's move flare out of the way. Let's get the focus up. Yep. Focus. Yeah. So it is different. So we have two second blooms here, and this is a double R for Hajime. Again, foil effects, kind of noisy at the back, but I guess with contextual information, this is the concert attire. So she's on stage. It's a very cute pose. So yeah. Also, interestingly, her costume. I need to double check if cosplayers have followed this. So basically, she's kind of wearing like a swimsuit, a bodysuit kind of thing with a very short crop top. So her midriff is the suit, and her parts of the hips are exposed. It seems to be a fashion trend these days to expose the hips, because you tack on the shorts afterwards, right? Which makes me wonder, how this even came about. Like, who thought of this design? It's really interesting for the girls, in a sense, like how much skin and where to expose the skin so that just looking a bit more sensual, I guess, without going overly, I guess to use a strong word would be overly slutty, right? Yeah, then her knee socks and everything, bit of the Iroha and garter belts and all that. So that's her double R. We move on to the regloss, the OC. So every starter deck, starting from starter deck 2, has a new class of cards called Oshi Common, which is like the lead card of the package. So I've mentioned in my other starter deck streams that the OC common cards felt very cheap, because I think the card feels a bit thinner than the other rest of the cards, but that could be just me. So that's that, and also the designs were very simple. It was just usually them in the debut costumes, and the background was quite blank. It was underutilized. So for this particular card, I think regloss, it's quite different. You can see, of course, there's the regloss text up there, and actually the white space is used up. At least there's some text over, so it doesn't feel as empty. So I'm actually okay with Hajime's design for this OC common. So I hope if they do for the rest of the regloss and even the Flow Glow members, it'll remain something similar, because it'll be nice to have them all in a theme as well, right? And this is quite I would call it excellent design. So I do hope they keep up with this. So that's that for talking about the Oshi common cards. For the very first starter decks with Sora and Azuki, they had their OSRs in that deck. So not particularly sure why. I feel like it could be just a way to just get people into the game more quickly. So yeah. And then after that we have actually, firstly, this is the wrong order. So the first debut card is Hajime here, looking cute, very cute in her what do you call this? Her debut costume, big and fluffy clothing, oversized, baggy. So her fingers are just kind of sticking out from here. Yeah. Okay, you can see right at the edges. So yeah, so her opening line is like boom boom boom, which I guess literally translates to vroom vroom vroom. I feel it's kind of lost in translation here. It's not as cute, so I guess that's a trade-off for having it done in English. But other than that, alright for a debut card. She has two other debuts in this set. Just let me get that right. It's 3 cards, yeah. So not two others, sorry, there's a second debut. So this is it. It's also a monochrome design, but this is better than the Iroha one, if you ask me, because there is a bit of color contrast, right? The background's blue and in front is white shifted towards the purple side of the house, so um, it actually looks alright. Of course, her clothes very stylish and all. That's not to say that the Iroha one is not. It's not at all. Sorry, the Iroha one I think was her Hakama. So it's not about the clothes, but really my issue is just with how the design in terms of color was done. Yeah, it's not particularly good for that, even though it was a UR. So anyway, my opinions only. So for this particular one, it's alright. It actually looks pretty fine. So yeah, nothing much else to say about this. So let me try. Sorry, I'm just gonna click this. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if we have been recording wrongly throughout. I might have been on the window capture screen all the time or not, but in any case, I'll just do a quick extra section here. Pardon me if you've already seen this. So comparing again the second double R, it's different from what's in the booster pack, and we have Oshi common for Hajime, which actually is the best Oshi common so far. I'll probably I will open up the flare one afterwards, and you can just see how different it is. Then the next two cards are the debuts for Hajime. Yeah, so that's what you have in the starters so far, and we'll go on to the first bloom, one of the first blooms. So I guess being her style is basically just cool streetwear, and in shorts and baggy jackets and everything. In fact, I think the entire gloss is based off wearing shorts. Yeah, I don't think Guardian and Rilika and not all good obviously, or even and Kanade who we've seen earlier. Yeah, they all wear shorts, so I guess you can call Regloss the shorts generation, huh? So yeah, that's one of the first blooms for her. Simple background, very looking like a net. Not sure what's up there, but yeah, she's looking very cool. With that whole pursing her lips and making it straight and not smiling. So yeah, that's what you have for this first bloom. Then next is Hajime, the first bloom. It's basically her, I guess still in a basic costume, right? It's looking a bit cuter with a slight smile. Interesting background with a blue purple shift. Yeah, because I guess her primary colors are kind of that, right? Blue purple. I mean it's white-ish, but maybe light purple and stuff. Also lavender. Actually, what color is her hair? Is it pink or like whitish shade? I am not sure, man. It feels like it's white, so of a shade of white. So some artistic liberties might have been taken here, creative liberties, but I have no issue. It still looks great. So there we have it. Then we go to first buzz. It's the shiny rare of this starter deck. She looks kind of bratty here, actually. Cheeky almost. Not sure what she's up to. Maybe it looks like a store in the back, so I don't know. She's running to the store to get a mic so that she can sing and be a real badass. She's also very good at dancing, as I've already mentioned before. Yeah, so this is interesting. She looks really cute out here. Her fists look kind of small though, so yeah, that's it, the shiny. Okay, so then we have a couple of Raden spot cards. You get related character spot cards in their starter decks, so that's that. And then we have Ririka and Aokun. So essentially, they're all in their debut costumes, so let's do the Ririka and Raden first. Yeah. So about Ririka, I think recently it was very strange. I think her creator, unfollowed Ririka on Twitter and everything, and just went a bit crazy. Like she's saying, the girl is not doing. It's putting a very strange image on the character that I made. Uh, it seems to be insinuated that it was a bit too sexy for her liking. She was not very happy, but of course, credit to cover. I think it's basically what they want to do, what the character, what the VTuber wants to do with the character, right? And anyway, the IP belongs to the company, so there's really no issue. And cover basically said there was no issue. They will just resolve it with the artist herself. So I guess that was that. Raden, on the other hand, Raden, on the other hand, very interesting character. Used to be a smoker. I think she quit smoking because of Marin. She is a fan of Hosho Marin, and she is so different from all the other girls because she's a huge art nerd, and she knows a lot about Western and Japanese and probably Eastern art as well. And I think she's done a couple of collabs for art galleries. In fact, I think she had a very successful fundraising for one recently. So that's that. Yeah, so she's apart from her singing prowess and everything, I think she really found her place with the whole art thing. So that's very unique, and I hope whole life she retains this space in whole life in the foreseeable future. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of like her design, so it's very. It doesn't have to be sensual. She's just outright pretty. Uh, I mean, this is a default debut costume. Looks almost gothic in a sense. Yeah, and the hair color is this kind of split hair color thing. It's also really pretty. So yeah, that's it for Raden, Jufute Raden, and Ichijo Ririka. So yeah, Aokun, we've already talked about her in the booster pack, so I won't say much. Then we have a Kanade debut. It's also different from the booster pack debut, I'm sure. So actually, we have the entire set of Regloss cards. All the Regloss members have at least one or two cards now. And they will look like that in my binder, so super happy about that. Then as with the other starter decks, the rest of them are the power cards. So we have a Nodoka-san. I think there's a special version with her featured inside. Not too sure if I can get it. I think it's a promo card. But I'm uncertain as to how to reach the provenance of it. So yeah. If not, this is, I guess, the only Nodoka card we'll ever have. I also hope they actually make the upcoming sets, right? The new announcers, because she has graduated, A-chan has graduated. We don't have an A-chan card. Oh wait, I think we might have, but yeah, I hope the new announcers get cards as well. So the nickname Ihihi-chan, Ichiro Ichiki, Mizuki Ichi something. Is it Ichiki or something? But anyway, her nickname is not Ihihi-chan because she laughs like that. Like the Ihihihi, very cute. And the other one's I think I don't remember her full name at this point. Probably, I think it's like Sayaka or something. Two of them very different. They're both cute, but they complement each other. One's like the Genki cute, the other is the precautious, very careful kind of person, cute. So yeah, I do hope they get cards made for them. So typical starter deck design. So we have Staff Chan again, normal PC, a bit of special, so you think that makes you my enemy. This was from booster pack 1, I think, Blooming Radiance. Okay, then we have a special regloss, regloss event card. So it has all the girls of regloss together. That's great. Number of that. And we have a mascot for Hajime, but I think Hajime is the designated leader of the group, so she's the bancho, like the panjang, the leader in a sense, class monitor, or even in military terms you could call it a platoon, no, section. Yeah, platoon leader kind of thing, section leader, blah blah blah. So anyway, leadership. So her mascot is Banpen. I guess Bancho has the Banpen, a penguin character. The cap on it low-key reminds me of JoJo, the Stardust Crusaders Jotaro Kujo. I wonder if it's really a reference to it. Has Bancho talked about being a Jotaro fan? I don't know, but yeah, so that's it. And basically we have it. That's all we have for the Hajime starter deck. On to the Shiranui Flare one. Yen box design. This flare actually looks good. It's all the proportions are right, and there's a SR in the booster pack which I've managed to acquire by trading. So let's get the card out. The cards out. Are they stuck? Something is making them stuck. Okay, yeah, we've got that out. Then just remove the seal, so it's making the cards warp a bit, because they're just so tight, right? Oh crap, okay, never mind. This is really tight. Yeah, okay, we've got that out. So again, the counters, then the cheer card. So yellow is the new cheer card color for this expansion pack, for this booster. So yup. Then without further ado, let's get into the design. So this is the double R for Shiranui Flare. It looks better than the one in the booster pack, right? We don't have an overly round face anymore. Although it's not about the foil effects, but the background looks kind of noisy. The art. What is those little curly whirly stuff right there? It's not smoke. It's I guess it's just a design. Yeah, and of course this is her idol, her fest costume, so she's on stage. Elves are just by default cute. The knife ears. Something kudos to whoever thought of the first elf design that stuck. And throughout the ages everybody just draws elves this way. And she's a dark elf, so she's tan and everything. Tan skin makes excellent. It's cool, man. The tan girls in art are incredibly sexy as well. So that's that. So yeah, alright, decent double R. So yeah, this is the OC for Flare, and so you can see for her it's the idol costume. She's in an idol costume, and just smiling and everything. And I know I think all the OCs also have some sort of like logo at the back. To be honest, I have no idea what it means, but it's inconsequential to me. Like you can't really, it's subtle, so it's very subdued. You can't really see it, but it just makes the whole card feel cheap. I guess, like what I've mentioned, it's just not as noisy. you know, it doesn't feel exclusive or what. I mean, they downgraded it to a common, so I guess that's why there's no foil design to it. But yeah, for a representative starter deck card, to me, the OCs feel just, yeah, they feel simple, uh, simpler than expected. And yeah, you can compare with the regloss one here, side by side. So I guess, yeah, I just like having a bit more design elements in the card, you know, not to take up the white space wantonly without any planning, but at least have some sort of meaningful elements, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's how you can put it. We'll have the Iroha card afterwards, and yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Yeah. Next, of course, the standard Flare debut. This quite nostalgic. I haven't seen her in this debut costume in a while. It's basically, yeah, kind of sailor theme, but also very dressy. Sailor theme, but in a dress as well. And I think originally it was sexier, and she requested to be more conservative, if I remember correctly. So less exposure of cleavage and stuff like that. It's a bit more subtle. Yeah, I think that's the case. So yep, that's basically it. So basically, yeah, have a default flare right here, nostalgic. Oh, and this is almost different from the others. Like the her blonde is, she almost doesn't look like she's tan or has brown skin here, because I guess the light playing off her skin is a lot more intense, and has her in some sort of European, maybe an Italian, Venetian kind of background. In fact, she kind of looks younger, even almost like a teenage student rather than someone who's, I don't know, physically 18, 20. But I think her bio age is like 20, 30, 300 or something in the biography. So yeah, refreshing design. Her hair looks golden yellow, golden blonde over here. So yeah, but still having that sailor theme collar. So keeping to that, keeping on brand. So yeah, that's great. Next up, a different version of Flare. White instead of blue white now, it's black white. And yeah, you see her elfish ears are very prominent here. Love this sort of thing. Yeah, and this looks almost like a European cassock for priests or members of the clergy, and adding that little, I guess it's a beret on top. Kind of looks like a chef's hat, but it's not. Yeah, it makes the whole vibe cute and all that. So yeah, I'm loving the background too. It's something different. It's a shelf full of stuff, just like what I have. So you have, I think, an antique phone, and instead a car toy, and some books and all that. That looks like a world map. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with whatever I've seen in the Flare deck so far. So I guess that double R in the booster pack was a anomaly. This is, I guess, the SOP. I guess you consider this the SOP version of the card, where she's lying on the, where normally it will be the girls lying on the bed sheet. She's just having tea time with you, going back to the default blue-white color pairing. Very demure and innocent. So yeah, it's also different. I wonder if it's related to that whole conservative thing I said earlier, right? Because most of the other cards are just the girls lying on a bed. Bed sheet, you know, it has that sensual element, sexual, sensual element to it, whereas this has zero. So just more sweet and like going on a date. So great stuff for flair. Then we have another first bloom. This one is is that sitting on her sitting on the oh yeah, is that her sitting on the parapet, I guess, of some window looking out. In fact, I think, oh yeah, because the entire Gen 3 is also known as World Fantasy, so they have like all this fantasy European theme around them. In fact, I think one of their incentive trips the year before or last year was to England, I think Scotland specifically. So they actually stayed in some of those old castles, and they had a video about that holiday, which was really cool. So all the girls follow fantasy, yeah. Noel and Flair fit that quite well, I would say. There's Noel being a knight, and Flair being, I guess, an elf maiden, yeah. Very, I guess, fantasy RPG feels, yeah. So again, I'm loving this thing entirely because it shows a tanness, if that's a word, and the whole color is great as well. So I think the mascot is down here, the little bird's elf friends, because she's an elf, right? We'll get to that. I'm sure there's a mascot card. And this one, default idol costume, fest costume. This is very common by now, so nothing much to say about it. She's giving a cute little wink. And then we have the shiny version. I must say this deserves to be a double R tier. It looks really nice. Even though it's just a simple shiny and doesn't have any like special foil effects, but the design is beautiful, man. I guess I just love colorful cards. Yeah, you can probably tell my bias from by now. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. Yeah, butterflies at the back. Very, I guess it's like where she's from. Like almost a Shangri-La of sorts for elves, a paradise. Is that like a cake at this corner? Somehow it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's a plate and then there's a cake on it for some reason. Anyway, elf-friend party, yeah. If they made a SR of this, that'll be fucking, excuse my French, it would be really awesome. But nope. Maybe in future releases, who knows. So for the sport cards, let's see who we have. It's Noel, debut. I'm not sure if it's the same as the booster pack ones. I think it feels a bit different. Then we have a Miko debut. I think this is the same as this booster pack, so with tons of extras. Then Polka debut. I think it's different because even though it's the default debut costume, it's a different angle, and of course this is showing side boob. I think the standard debut is just her facing the camera. And yeah, she's doing a dance / jester thing because her whole theme is being a jester, right? Oh, apparently there's some synergy with Flair, because if your center hologram is Flair and your hand has less cards than opponents, draw one card. Okay, so we get a Polka sport card here, and oh, interestingly, we get a Suisei debut for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think it's different from her actual debut. So, and we have two of that. So maybe I can gift it to somebody. Yeah. Just get the focus on. Yeah. Suisei sport card. So that's that. So as I have mentioned, the power cards all the same. So we have Nodoka-san, Mane-chan, also sub PC, normal PC. So this is the unique ones for this deck. Okay, so it's Shiraken, her construction group in Minecraft that she has started, featuring herself, Suisei. Oh, no wonder Suisei is in the sport card and pole card as well because Shiraken. Ah, okay, so all the sport card members are members of Shiraken because that's Noel here and we have Sakura Miko here. Okay, so yeah, this is a Shiraken card. Yeah, pretty sure the design at the back is the series of Torii gates. It could be Fushimi Inari. Maybe they just slapped on a photo and blurred it, and so that the girls can pop up in front. Yeah, it's somehow really obvious. So okay, cool spot I guess. Oh, very orangey. And then we have Elf Friends, her fan club, at the as the last mascot card. So various sparrows, I guess. Maybe she owns birds as pets. That's why it's a pet, right? It's a sparrow-shaped thing. I'm not sure. The only one I know that has birds as pets, I think, is Shigure. Yeah, she has said that she owns a couple of Java sparrows, I think, as pets. Uh, Not sure if, yeah, I think that's the only one. And she's not even Hololive, although she is, I mean, she's famous in Hololive as the mother of Subaru. But she's also very friendly, on good terms with a lot of members by now. Yeah, if you know any others who have birds as pets, yeah, just drop me a comment. I would like to know. So yeah, that's it for the Flare starter. So we'll look at the Iroha starter next. And get the card out. I always wonder what's stopping the cards from coming out. Is there like some... Okay, yeah. So then we'll get this thing out here and pull out some cards in the process. Yeah, it's this strap that they have on the cards that just make I guess the double R swapped. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so Iroha double R. Okay, I was looking for this as well, the SR version that is in the booster. Okay, our hands a bit oily here. In the booster pack for what do you call that? Elite Spark. And so basically foil effects. Actually, it's quite nice. It has a jewel-like feel to it. You know, very concentric shapes. Again, of course, she's in an idol costume. Stage lights and everything. All-round cutesy design, very pretty. Todoroki for the thighs and all that. So yeah, it is a adorable kind of thing. So that's that. And if you excuse me, because I don't want to dirty the cards too much, so I'll just pop off for a quick wash. Right, sorry for the delay. I am back. So okay, just need to get it dry. So this is the Iroha Oshi Common. Okay, on first stare it looks kind of sexier than normal because the skirt is flipped up and we see the safety shorts underneath. Interesting. I mean, she is also giving you a wink and a very lively expression. You know, mouth is open, probably singing or cheering for you. You can almost pass this off as a cheer competition. So again, The background is basically just not very populated. Like, it feels almost bare. I know the logo is there, but it's also not there, you know. So yeah, I guess it has a bit of meaning in this case. I kind of see a katana design down here, and then there are like leaves. So yeah, but then again, this is not common. You don't really see this at all in any of a branding, I think. So doesn't yeah. To be honest, I really don't know what the logo or how it even came about, what it's for. If anybody knows, please drop me let me know. Please enlighten me, educate me. The little hat on her head is also really cute. I think I'm starting to love hats on girls. So there we have it. And yeah, you can see just how different the regloss design is from the rest. It's good also, I guess. Maybe they got a different designer for it. It sets regloss apart from the other gens, because that's exactly what Whole Life wants to do. So let's look at the Illusto. It's so small. Oguchi-san. Whereas for this, it's okay, some kanji I can't read. The text is too small. I don't have such great eyes, and yeah, the same designers for these two compared to this. Not sure if it's the same for the other OCs. I might have to check when I look through my binder. Anyway, coming back, we did have some Iroha cards already from set 1. I believe the same starter debut is here. So this is a debut costume. It's a like a zoom in, not zoom in. Let's try to get the focus proper. Can you do it, bro? What's wrong with the camera? Yeah, it is Kazama Iroha. Oh yeah, she kind of speaks in the old feudal Japanese style, the Dekozaru and stuff. So it's really hard to maintain that, I think, and kudos to her that. So yeah, her default costume, there's the Sarashi wrap on top for her chest. You can see just a little bit of cleavage over there. Kudos for adding on that little sense of sensuality to it. Sarashi wraps, I think, is the typical chest bindings of that era. So for her, it tapers down to a skirt, which is kind of asymmetrical, and then there's this like happy coat like thing over her, and then she has some, I guess you can call it like suspender type arrangements for a belt that somehow goes on the chest, and of course the katana at the back. So she's like a ninja, or rather more samurai-ish character for it. And yeah, that's a debut costume. I guess I don't get the relation between this and the monochrome, those like grey black designs that were in this current booster packs cards for Iroha. So yeah, I'm not sure why the artist chose that when her base default color palette is this. So yeah, it's questions to food for thought, I guess, for fun. But yeah, all around cutesy debut card. You know, she's doing the wink again, just as a different eye. You can see it here. So there we have it. Then we have the first. That's really cool. This is her second debut, alt debut. Not Nin, because she's a samurai, right? I guess. So the katana, instead of being over her back, is now more at the waist level, and she's drawing them. Probably, I guess in this case, it will result in an upward slash. Not sure. But you get to see her footwear here, so that's great. And the sense of action in this card is pretty good, even though I'm not sure how physically it will work and how the slash might go. Sounds like it will be feels like it will be an upward slash. Other than that, yeah, I do you would have known by now, but basically I'm extremely in favor of shifting the cards out of the way a bit. I'm just extremely in favor of a color contrast. So yeah, there's a bit of a liquid flowing down here, as well as that supposed to be like blood, some cool liquid blood spatter kind of thing. But yeah, shing shing. I guess that's about drawing the blade or cutting. Don't know what the original Japanese text is, but yes, cool card, loving it. Then next, another debut card, so many. We're having her again, another debut. Okay, so her katana on the back is, she carries it on a very thin strap. It's, of course, not practical, but hey, it's just art, so we'll take liberties with it. So basically, it's all the three so far are just variants of her default costume with different angles. So you're just seeing it different at a different angle and drawn by different artists. So I have nothing to say, no negative or overly positive comments. It's just very pretty. I do quite appreciate it. Then we have First Bloom. What is this? Shy bodyguard. Okay, yeah, she plays the bodyguard role in Holo X, I guess. But here it's just her looking very lovingly at you on the bed in sleepwear, right? And her plushie basically blocks her cleavage here. Otherwise, we would be seeing that, because it does look like some, I don't know, like a jacket thing and some, like maybe a camisole kind of sleepwear thing. Yeah, so this is strategic placement and just showing that little bit of skin, but the focus is on her adoring stare at you. So yeah, pretty cute card, yes. And another one, this is her going out, I guess, going out attire. Yeah, so it says going out with Kazama. So she's more casual streetwear now. Jacket with a crop top. Showing midriffs is just this era's fashion trend, and I think it won't go away for another few years. Then just some shorts there at the back. At the bottom with headphones. She's brought some headphones out. Listen to her own music, maybe, her whole live tunes or Suisei tunes, because she's such a huge fan of Suisei. And the number one Hoshiomi, as she claims she is, I think. Yeah, very cute. Arms are outstretched. Here, maybe she's taking a selfie. Yeah, and again giving that little wink. I wonder why they keep drawing her with winking. Does she do a lot of winks in a concert or something? I don't know, but yeah, cute Iroha here, and we'll shift the OCs out of the way. And this is normal idol costume. I think we've already had this, so there's some dupes. Then we have the shiny R. I'm not sure if we have this before, so we will check that out in the binder. Okay, the blue background looks really nice, starry night, and then yeah, it's again her in the default costume, but over here she's wearing headphones. I think some quite cool looking ones with like double antennas, and the strap over the head replaces her normal headband. Yeah, she has this moving forward vibe, and yeah, this art radiates coolness. The foil gives color to what might have been also a potentially monochrome piece of art. You see, it's mostly white shades, maybe going a bit of blonde. Yeah, the green is replaced with white. Because, she's not entirely green, but looking back at her debut, there were elements of green to it and yellow, so yeah, it's still an okay design, I would say. Yeah, for a shiny. So let's see who's at the spot. Okay, I think it's members of a generation. And I am right. We are getting some very special spot cards here. So we have Coyote. Oh man, this one looks kind of ugly. No offense to the artist. I think it's the face. It doesn't look like how Coyote should be. It looks, the eye seems a bit too, the distance between eyes seems a bit too much, and the face just doesn't look right. I don't have a Coyote card to show, but yeah, I'm not particularly liking how her face looks. It looks almost not, doesn't look like her, and it feels scary. Although, yeah, she's holding tubes of chemicals here, playing to a scientist-ish character. Color is great. I love this whole, and there's like a transition from like purple, maroon to yellow, orange. Yeah, colors are great, but the face design is not. So that's wrong. Lui. Next, so members of HoloX. This, oh man, I'm not liking the face as well. It's weird. It looks like one of those masks in the stage play, the white stage masks. I hope you get what I'm saying. It just looks weird. It doesn't look like her. Everything is fine. Okay, maybe she's also a bit too slim, too thinly drawn in this piece here. I wonder if it's the same person. Let me look at the. Oh yeah, it is. So I guess it's this guy's art style and interpretation of how the girls look like. No offense to him. I mean I can't draw this level, I'm sure, but I am just, and I guess just allow me to have my opinion, and I don't think that it looks great or correct in a sense. So unfortunately, that's that. No Chloe in the start deck, but we have Laplace again. It's the same guy. The facial expression is really not it. Yeah, I know she's kind of like a demon and almost vampiric here. She does look like a vampire here, but yeah, the facial expression is just not it for this entire set of spot cards, man. So that's what I really have to say. Unfortunately, not particularly enjoying this. Again, like I said, the colors are great, design is great, but just not how the girls are drawn. Yeah, then for the rest of it, we are, let me just split apart the cheers, because we don't need those. And I'll have to find a way to store them. Biggest space, bigger. I need to find a way to deal with it. Sorry, deal with it. Then, yeah, rest of it is the normal. So we have these again. Wane-chan, NPCs. So that's that. Then we have the HoloX card. I think there's already a HoloX card in the booster pack, so I don't know. The memory fails me. I'm not sure if it's the exact same design or it could be different. But okay, glad to have it still. Oh, then we have a very scary looking Iroha here drawing a katana, and it looks very detailed here, right here, with a very beautiful sword glint. She looks determined and resolute to take out her enemy. I guess that's what this katana is called, Chakimaru, right? A lot of katanas are called something Maru, I think. I'm thinking of the Shinkenja sword, so Shinken Maru. Is it Shinken Maru? Yeah, sounds like it. And even in Shaman King, that guy's sword is Amida Maru. Oh wait, Amida Maru is the spirit of the sword. The sword is Harusame, so slightly different. But yeah, feels like a lot of swords are called Maru, and with something Maru for some reason. Our ships, of course, Japanese ships, their cargo ships are always something Maru. I guess it's a tradition. Then last but not least, we have Iroha's mascots, Pokobe. So very cute looking little bear in a field of green. The arrow, the shield-like arrow designs are also kind of like leaves. I think it's part of a design motif. So that's that. And yeah, so basically we have really just gone through all the starter decks right here. I hope you now have a better idea of what it is. And yeah, that's it for today. Rumors have it that set 4 English release will not have starter decks, unlike the Japanese release where we had Marine and I think Kanata. Apparently, I'm not 100% sure, but I heard that it's being fed into the booster packs itself, so that's going to be irritating because you might not be able to draw all the cards. But yeah, I guess that's what it is. So stay tuned when the set 4 drops in February. We will get to it for sure, and then we will see how our luck goes with that. If not, that's really the end of my videos for set 3 Elite Spark and all the starter decks. So thank you all for staying the journey with me, and of course, as always, I really appreciate all that time that you have spent just to watch all this and listen to my yapping, which sounds a bit stunted at times. Comments are welcome. Feel free to leave your comments and thoughts you have about this deck or whole life in general. It's really end of the year, and once again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and yeah, I wish you an excellent 2026 ahead. So this is Yukikaze signing off. Whoa. And then we'll just stop the fade to black. Can we do this? Fade to black and